Coach. And first off, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you guys very much. Appreciate it. And thanks a lot for having me on.
Well, definitely. And why don't you walk us through how this started? Something obviously we've been covering to the best of our ability over the last couple of days. But how did this all get going, and what is this going to look like?
Honestly, Chris, it started about 4 weeks ago. I was approached by several people that knew I had some interest in the Virginia job, and they were talking to me about that, and then they actually asked me if I would be interested in talking about the Utah, and through some people that they knew, and honestly, one conversation sort of led to another, and then I started meeting with all the parties involved in Utah, and we took several visits out, and we got deeper in discussion, and finally my wife and daughter came out, and they loved it out here as well as I did, and so over the last 4 weeks, I'd say there's been ongoing discussion almost every day about the program and where we see it in the near future, and so all the parties came together and we made it happen. So.
And Coach, obviously following Twitter, we've seen a number of 2020 commits saying that they're on their way to Salt Lake. In the press release, you yourself said you're looking to make the jump to Division I as soon as possible. What does the timeline look like in your mind?
Honestly, it's hard to say. I believe we'll be there fairly quick. We have some requirements set upon us by the university that they would like to see us accomplish. And then part of the negotiations with the school was to make sure that those requirements could be done, because it wouldn't have made any sense just to come out here and to continue to coach a club team. And that's not what everybody wanted. So, from my perspective, I think it's going to happen faster than that time frame. But being on the safe side, 2019 on the outset, but it could happen as soon as 2018. So a lot of it is honestly, Chris, a lot of it's on our plate, and that's the way we like it. So the responsibility is going to be up to myself and our staff to kind of live up to some of the expectations that the school wants to see, and then garner some momentum moving forward. So, the faster we get there is really kind of up to us. So that answers your question, I hope.
Yeah, and now hearing all this firsthand from you, it sounds like you've had a personal conversation with an official of the athletic department. Yes,
several, yeah.
Well, that's certainly exciting news. And then looking forward to the staff. I mean, you look at the amount of talent and ability and knowledge coming in. I think it's fair to say that the staff coming in to coach this squad at Utah rivals any staff available at any Division I school right now.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, I'm a little prejudiced towards Marcus, but. From a playing ability, that's for sure. So, we have a lot to learn about each other, and but I've been around those guys, obviously, Mark, my whole life, and Will has worked camps with me for the last 4 years, and I've seen him in action in the summertime. On the fourth session of a 100-degree day, and I've seen Will and Marcus, coaching as hard as they coached on the first session of that day, and the passion that they have for kids, and their ability to translate their talent, which always doesn't happen. So not always the best players make the best coaches, but these two guys have gifts. That I don't think a lot of people have seen on that side. They've seen them play well, and they've seen how they've handled themselves personally, but they have gifts when it comes to kids and that are off the charts. So I'm really excited, to be quite honest with you, to allow them to really explore those gifts and bring them out to the public and bring them out to the kids, and really help our guys, develop and get better. And so for me, it's going to be fun watching them grow. We have an advantage, I think, playing 1 year in the MCLA. only in the sense that we get to know each other as a staff a little bit without the pressure of a Division I schedule in front of you. So, you know, we're going to work some kinks out this year, and we're going to have fun doing it. And so, yeah, you know, I'm so proud of both of them, and I couldn't be happier than to have them having the faith in me and the university to come on out here and take on this challenge. That's for